is Bizen Kokuju Osa Fune Suke Soda.
This is a 6. This doesn't look like Bizan from the end of the.
It is.
Really, this is number 6 is Bizan.
Number 5 is B. I thought you had number 5. Number 6 is.
It doesn't look Bizan.
I don't have number 6 in here. That's fun.
What do you use to protect these with?
It's supposed to oil
Yeah, it's not polished.
and polished stone.
Oh, look at that.
I'd be afraid to polish something like that. That would hurt the value.
Oh no, you have to go to the
That's
It's
why I
like- it's
have.
like-
You have to go to a proper togishi if you want to do that
$100
sort
an
of
inch.
And that's
Yeah.
Yep, that's
uh,
standard.
Well, I
Wait
just
about a
thinking-
year.
Yeah,
If it's anything like firearms, anti-firearms, if you
yeah, that's the
Well,
maker's
it's like
mark, right?
cleaning it
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it
getting
seems to be the opposite. It's opposite with Japanese swords. Yeah. There's a whole profession of polishers that
Oh, okay.
if you take it to one of these folks, like I said, it's $100
There's
an
no
inch.
Yakote, which I've
So
seen.
you take
I've seen this in a lot of
your
wakizashi.
16th century, 32-inch blade sword, and $3,000 something dollars.
That thing I think is worth $50,000.
And however long it takes.
Mindset between Eastern
Yeah, I
and
think
Western
so.
culture.
How long will it take to what?
To get a sword
You ever
polished. I've seen
listen-
interviews with
Oh, like a
Togishi.
year.
It'll take 6 months.
Well, I've seen
Korea.
interviews with some Togishi where they're like, some
Yeah,
people
man,
drop
he
these
said-
swords
yeah,
off and I'll give them back
Within
years
the last
later
few
because
weeks,
they're
we
in
did
no
a video
particular rush.
talking about the differences in
Oh, this is
Japanese
interesting.
versus Western culture. But
Sometimes the
Yeah.
furniture
Whether or not
on
you
is
polish
more
swords.
valuable.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have this one
I'll
either.
see if I can
Yeah,
find
this
it.
doesn't have a habaki. This is a beautiful sword.
Yeah, I forgot what this one. See, what he does, he comes through and you don't want to breathe on it. He polishes it all out and it really brings it back to life. And sometimes this is worth more than the sword.
Yeah.
You had some really fancy tsuba in your collection that you
Yeah.
showed me.
For me?
I've got some
fair.
interesting suba.
He's got some cool stuff.
Mike Yamazaki saw some that I thought were really interesting, and he's like, "Meh," and he walked away.
Oh, this is the cane sword.
Oh.
Is that a sword?
This is early.
That's awesome.
This looks early to me.
Maybe.
Early what?
Like 1500s.
There's a couple blades in here that are really. This fellow picked up all these blades over the years, and right now they're working on a. Is this the one you just put down?
Yes. Is it number 6?
I think so. I don't want to touch it.
This must be.
You get very careful about touching these things. So I won't
Yeah.
put
So-
my- I won't put my oil on it.
Are
That's
these
it in his gloves.
yours or they're in transit
No,
or?
I'm actually selling these for a person.
Oh, okay.
He contacted me and said, one of the people from the sword world, the Western sword world, had all these blades because their father had picked all these blades up.
This has been
So,
polished quite a few times.
How could you tell?
It's very fat down at the
Oh.
base by the habaki. Very
Wow.
thin up here. And then there's a little, by the yakote, there's like a little swelling.
Now this is
It's
an
a-
interesting piece.
And it's a little offset. So whoever polished it last was probably not the absolute best, but it's been polished many times. It's very thin.
I bet you
It's
can
very
identify
balanced.
this one.
Whoa.
Oh. Wait. Is that the Tokugawa clan
Mhm.
symbol?
According to Matt Easton, some
Yeah, that's
families will
Tokugawa.
polish the
Yeah.
swords to the
Oh
point where
my cow, look at that.
That's
It's
awesome.
The
hard
elephant.
metal.
I've never seen anything like that.
Sensei.
I know that's one of the problems.
Wait a second.
Yeah, because there's a lot
It's
of.
definitely a
blades
touchy
that,
setting.
The hard
Look at
one's
that.
not particularly
Mhm.
deep on the edge.
Wow.
Emperor
I'm
node here.
selling these things for fun.
The other alternative
Emperor
is
node?
some-
This
Yeah,
is
so
not
if
by
you see
far
this in
away
the
most
stingray
expensive
skin,
thing I'm selling.
Mhm.
Usually it's
Did you hear about that?
higher level when you have
I'm
these,
selling
what they
the
call the
seventh
emperor
oldest
nodes
sword
here.
in the world.
Wow.
I think the current price is
And this,
250 million.
this is Tokugawa Ieyasu. This is Tokugawa.
You can have it. You can buy it.
I can buy it.
Theoretically.
It's for sale.
Installment plan,
It has a
$100 a year.
Do you take
Oh, I'm
your
already interested.
Yeah, it's just $1 million a month.
What
maybe.
is
Okay.
going
I see
on?
Oh, it's
Oh,
a.
look at that.
It's straight.
What is
Wow,
that?
that's unusual.
It's like a Ken.
Yeah.
It's a yachty.
That's a
Yachty.
Yachty blade? Oh, that explains the blade profile.
This is Is it Fudomayo?
So this was
Furumyo?
so
Yeah.
this
Let me see.
so nicer. This was a spear
Yeah.
blade that was put on. It was put on
Yeah,
The bushy.
yeah, it's actually talking
No, I
about
don't know.
The bushy,
Japanese
the carving.
stuff,
Yeah.
This one I don't recognize.
no. The only reason why I
That
know
is a
about
crazy
because
Zord.
I played a game called Final Fantasy 11 online,
Oh.
and they, it's a
Wow.
Japanese-
One of the
Fascinating.
weapons.
Yeah,
What-
it would be
what,
much more interesting
uh,
if they,
Time period do you think that's from?
I haven't the slightest idea.
1500, something like that.
I've never heard of a
I don't have
yachty
the
being
entirety of the
turned into a
reports here.
sword. Naginata, sure, or vice versa, but I've never heard of a yachty being.
1500s.
There's a Congo Hoya that's being restored right
It
now.
bothers me to have
Yeah,
not
these
collected
represent
stuff.
chopsticks.
So the only antiques I ever collected.
So these are also
And
important.
they're not. I don't treat them as antiques. I treat them.
Are they on
as
the other
local
side too, or?
No.
tools that actually get used.
They're just like this, representations of God, and this, of course, these chopsticks you transfer bones of the deceased. So
The
the
spear tip is.
horimono, the horimono are really
I
fantastic.
just like the way they mounted it.
Yeah, the mounting is fantastic.
It's really
But it's
interesting. isn't it?
there. I can take it off the wall.
So have you seen all of them?
And
yet?
the elephant
Yeah,
is.
I got to go back to cooking, so
No,
we gotta get going.
Oh, yeah.
faster.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's like a lot.
That's a
of other-
fascinating blade.
Because of the way it's
It's not
done, I'm not
actually
sure
white, it's the other.
which way it goes in.
It's a spear point.
Better
Probably
at-
doesn't matter.
relatively
That's how long the
small
spear
point.
points were. People don't realize that the spear points were that long.
It's very
They always think the spear points, no, in the Japanese world,
It's really pretty.
They're big.
Nobunaga made them like,
Yeah.
I don't want to bump this one. This is
Yeah.
See, I would much
Gunto.
rather have a
What
modern
number?
reproduction.
yeah, there's a
So I
Gunto
could
blade
actually
now.
put up a piece
It's
of
actually
Jingo
Gunto.
and
It's
practice
not
breaking.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, that
it's,
one.
it's an actual Gunto.
Yeah.
That has
They
the
cannot
little
send it back to
button.
Japan.
Oh, yeah.
They know the family who,
That's World War II, right?
yeah, they know the family. They can send it back if it was handmade. However, that was not handmade.
His sword seller.
A handmade blade is considered a piece of art.
Yeah.
So
A machine-made
folks are
blade is
selling
considered a
collections.
weapon of war.
He'll buy the whole.
And so if it's a weapon of war, they can't ship it back.
So you buy
They can't
That
what?
was,
Nope.
that
It's
may
illegal in
be,
Japan.
that may
It's
be
what?
handmade
It's illegal in
blades.
Japan.
Yeah.
This is illegal.
I almost got it.
The
Because
It's-
post-war
it's a
Japanese
weapon. It's not
constitution
art.
forbids weapons of war. Was it Article 9? No, Article 9.
so
forbids
illegal in Japan,
residence
meaning that
here.
it's illegal for anyone to possess
If
it
you were to
there.
ship
Or?
this to Japan, they take it.
Huh.
Probably destroy it.
It realized it was worth
Yeah, you
Wow.
can see the hamon. There's yeah, the temper line is not great. It could even be fake. Often they would just kind of etch these in.
In one of these collections.
Well, that was handmade.
This is?
That's the possibility, is that it seems it was made
So
hand-
they'll
it was
pack them
handmade.
up.
And
So
it's
what's that
It might be handmade.
potentially worth?
It may cost $10,000 to ship them.
2,000.
Because the way they pack
Oh, it's
The
a
them
blade
up,
in this
they
collection is
have
worth
someone-
50,000.
People have
someone
gone
has to see
crazy
the
for the Gunto wartime stuff. They've gone crazy for it.
Go into the plane.
I mean, the polish is really good.
Has to be
Yeah, it's
there,
great.
The temper line is a little weak, so maybe it's oil tempered. I don't know.
I gotta cook. So you gotta look at
Oh,
the-
sorry.
No worries.
Anyways.
I'm enjoying it.
Gary has a katana that's pretty similar to this that I gave to him back when we were in college. I found it at some sword place like 30
Really?
years ago. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know where that came from.
Did it come off of something?
Little more
There's
than-
no Manuki or anything on it.
No.
Gary, doesn't this remind you of yours?
The cane sword, I have
It
not-
does.
Yeah, it's not worth that
World
much.
War II.
Yeah, that's
Cane sword is like what, Meiji or something?
I think so.
Yeah, that's exactly like the
Mm-hmm.
There's not even a temper line on it that I can see.
No.
really there's no.
But it's a cane sword.
Yeah, just this alone is easily a couple $100.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Some of the parts on some of these
Well,
blades
yeah,
are
those
far
didn't
more.
survive very much.
Well, this is when they had to surrender their swords.
Mhm.
They give a tag to say who they were, where it came from, what unit it is, what their address is,
Oh.
and they vary. There's some are cloth, some are wood. So
Oh,
these
okay,
collectors
okay.
go nuts just for the tag.
Time remaining.
Okay, I think that is all of
There's in the
This is one
Chicago
hiding.
Art Institute. There's a cane sword. It's not really a cane.
1 minute,
It's
okay.
about this tall. It has it's
This
16th century.
here.
It's not on display. It was
Oh,
not a
too
cool
weird about
thing.
that.
That's really cool.
I found museums that aren't on display because they